When I first started touring schools, one of the most common things that I heard from our members was that their students were really distracted and that phones were the culprit, that they were having trouble having students focus. I would visit a school and walk down the hallways and kids would be running into me because they'd be staring down at their phone. Or I would go to a lunchroom in a middle school and it would be silent. Kids wouldn't be talking. They were just sitting there playing games or watching YouTube during lunch. And it was not the kind of school experience that I remembered. For our members, they have been sounding the alarm about youth mental health crisis for quite some time. We were in the process of fighting back against the social media companies and fighting for the legislation that would ban these addictive algorithms. The first bill specifically banned the use of addictive algorithms for minors, so those under 18. And the second bill said that these social media companies, they cannot monetize or sell children's data to companies. Once we started fighting for these, once we engaged the governor and the attorney general, and we were in the throes of this fight, the social media companies, Google and Meta, they started lobbying against us. And we knew that we were in for a fight, and we were gonna fight for our students. And then when the Surgeon General last year came out and said, parents, hey, if you give your kid a phone with access to social media apps, it's akin to giving your kid a pack of cigarettes. I think the world took notice, and we started to take action here at NYSUT, and we engaged with all of the parents, the principals, the superintendents, school boards, anyone who we could think of that would be with us in this fight.
This is a really big deal, what we have done here. So I hope everyone that is witnessing this signing today really takes that in. We're not only leading the nation, but other states have been watching us and are going to be taking this bill and bringing it to their states.
And as soon as we got that done, we knew that the next step was to fight for distraction-free learning environments or phone-free schools. We had sort of circled the problem, but there was not a real clear solution. We didn't know what was the best thing to do, especially in schools. And so we thought by bringing together parents, principals, teachers, students, people who care about kids and their learning and their mental health, bring all of these smart people together and let's talk about what we might do to find a solution. I think at the Disconnected conference, people heard from some of the places who had already gone phone-free, and when they heard about the transformation that has happened in those schools in terms of the school climate and culture, they wanted it. And the principals and the superintendents and the educators, the kids, they all talked about how, discipline referrals had gone down, mental health referrals had gone down. It was really important for us to include student voices as part of this conversation because high school kids, they're almost adults, right? And we wanted to hear what they had to say, but also to hear from the students who had actually experienced a phone-free school situation.
Being addicted to devices that are meant to be addicting. That's not the student's fault. This is not collective punishment, but it's collective protection.
All of these voices led to the sort of collective resolve that we got to do something about this and we have to do it now.
We are here united in a common goal, creating healthier, safer, and more focused learning environments for our children through distraction-free schools.
We are waiting for the state budget to pass, but it looks like we have an agreement on a bell-to-bell phone-free school policy that is going to be implemented by the start of the next school year, so by September. I firmly believe that by giving kids 7 hours a day without their phones, without their earbuds and their watches and their distractions, we're giving them their childhood back. And I am so proud that our union has been a leader in this fight.